Good. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to say that I'm here to testify to you in opposition to any proposal to reduce the financial eligibility guidelines for the Ryan White programs from 400 to anything lower. The state must keep everyone currently on ADAP in its program, as it saves lives and is the most cost-efficient way to do it. Okay, that's the official language that I had to use, and I wrote something here for myself. And I would like to thank Anthony for also saying that. There's a lot of numbers thrown out here and a lot of titles, and I don't have any of that. This is just what I wrote this morning while I was laying in bed. It says, my name is William Cuddequest, and I'm a Master Sergeant in the United States Air Force, retired. As I stand here in front of you today, I am perplexed about why we are even here today. Why is it necessary for this whole procedure to even take place? We, all Americans, have been faced with difficult situations in our lives for which sacrifices have had to be made. The problem that I'm having is the fact that we are not fighting for some frivolous nonsense, but for our quality of life and the basic necessities that every human being on earth should be entitled to. Basic health care, including medications, and be treated with dignity and respect that all of us are guaranteed in this country. Some people, including this panel, I assume there was going to be a panel here, may see this as just a debate on proposed cuts to the ADAP program. I personally see it as a tragedy that we are being forced to decide which is more important, human life or politicians in Tallahassee taking the time to come up with some alternative endings to this very personal struggle that so many of us have today and are faced with right now as we speak. I am outraged that people, both men and women, gay and straight, black, white, Latino, or Asian, have to even imagine life without the drugs that have been specifically developed to help manage this life-threatening virus that has been taking over all aspects of millions of people's lives, may soon not be available to them. By the way, I am one of these people. I am personally not affected by the proposed changes because I am lucky enough to have served in our armed forces. I have access to all available medical treatment and also all my life-saving drugs through the Veterans Health Administration. I am, however, affected by this current health crisis as a person who is involved in volunteering and helping facilitate programs that are geared towards helping people dealing with the devastating diagnosis of being HIV positive. I personally believe that the people who will be making these life-saving decisions will do one important thing prior to making these changes. Ask themselves this question: what if it was my son or daughter, parents or friend who were facing the devastation of life without their medications that were so painstakingly invented to help better their lives? I have seen a lot of suffering and death in the last 25 years, and I'm still absolutely stunned and outraged to be standing here having to make this plea to all of you. We all deserve life and the ability to live our life with the drugs that are necessary to even just make our lives bearable. I am ashamed to be a resident of the state of Florida today. I will end this by stating emphatically that I oppose the proposed cuts and changes to our system, because whether you want to admit it or not, these changes will, without a doubt, lead to the death of some, if not many, of my brothers and sisters. Thank you.